Veritas, how's it going? I'm actually really disappointed to see you make this video. As an atheist, and knowing full out, from being a former Christian, that my position is widely misunderstood, I tend to steer clear of religious videos, mainly due on part because in the event that I do happen to post a comment as harmless as I naturally intended to be, I'm almost always confronted by one of two basic responses. I'm pretty sure you can pretty much work out what those two generally are. I don't want to single out Christians, though. Mainly on YouTube, they are the ones that generally tend to engage me, and to which I tend to engage as well. I'm not going to claim the victim here. Muslims, I mean, there's one guy who sent me a message, tried to friend me, subscribe to me. He invited me to his mosque. It was very flattering, very nice of him. And he lives pretty far away, so I'm not going to fly all the way out there to his mosque. But I still thought the gesture was very nice. He was literally trying to be nice to me. So, there are, rational ways to deal with these situations. I mean, I could have cussed him out and said, "Hello, I'm an atheist." But no, it's like you have to sometimes put yourself in the other guy's shoes. Right? This is without giving a long description of what that letter entailed and whatnot. But essentially, he was literally trying to be nice. He was trying to be open. He was trying to be courteous to me, and I respect that. Sort of like the what's his name, Dane Cook, and his little sketch there on the atheist who, when he sneezed, right, he was like, "God bless you," and then the atheist is like, "I don't believe in God," right? And he gives this whole spiel about how evil the atheist and condescending the atheist was to him and whatnot. So I agree. I know that happens. I know it's horrible, and I gotta say, sometimes I get carried away with these things, and I tend to be a little condescending upon other people as well. It's certainly not my intent, and by all means, I try my best to avoid this. Anyway, with all this bitterness that's going on YouTube and whatnot, with this whole religious aspect and whatnot, I had to say that's why it was so incredibly refreshing when I stumbled upon your channel. I happened to link onto it when I was viewing the video exchanges between you and Prof Meth, or Prof MTH. What particular subject, I can't recall, because I have a horrible memory. But as I even stated in your channel, in my own channel, intelligent conversations with Christians, or anyone of religion, is always a very tantalizing and rewarding aspect of my life. Like, I love these very deep, philosophical, moral conversations. I find them very, very intriguing. Your videos they're astoundingly insightful, and they're important to me. And what I like the most about it is you're very respectful. You know what I mean? You're not just going to the Bible and quoting verses, although you do make references to the Bible, as you should, obviously. But you never, oh, Jesus said this, so that's just it. I mean, you actually think outside the covers, and you try to you think about it. I think that's what I respect the most about you, is you actually are quite rational and, once again, respectful. I personally haven't seen you say anything that was belittling aside towards Richard Dawkins, but once again, in your defense, that was a defensive stance on your point, right? I can understand why you would have said that, and I still understand why why that appeared as offensive to you. And I gotta say, if I was in your position, that would be offensive to me as well. I would probably make a similar video. That aside, though, I just want to say, I really do respect your videos. I really respect the way you present yourself. It's a good thing. It's really good for the image of Christianity on YouTube, because there's so many people, like this video I was recently watching, Mrs. Street Preacher's wife, this whole thing about them filing DMCAs now and whatnot. So, there's so many sick people out there that are, I guess, claiming to be Christians, and don't mind to say they're not. Technically, they are following the literal interpretation of the Bible. No, their own interpretation of the Bible. But, I think, in my opinion, to what I believe a Christian should be, you stand true to fill that description. You are a genuinely intelligent person, and I really enjoy watching your videos. And I agree. There's I'm actually going to read this part here because I wrote this down because I got ADD. I knew I was going to sway off topic. I agree there are many people out there that simply use YouTube, and the internet for that matter, to voice hatred and bigotry. I myself am not completely void of such contributions, but what are you doing, perhaps unconsciously, is making Christians appeal as being very reasonable. The reason so many people have subscribed to your channel is to this point alone. This stands for anti-theists, agnostics, atheists, theists, and every other standpoint out there that I haven't mentioned. I don't know. As somebody who has an opposing view from you, I would like to actually extend my courtesies and my acknowledgement of your hard work and your contribution to really the whole, what has been seen as, let's say, and please don't take offense to this, the whole indoctrinated, delusional view on reality. But that is not what you have. You have quite a conscientious grasp of reality. You are very realistic, and I think that's why you have so many people subscribe to you. It's because you're real, So, anyway, I just want to say, keep up the good work. I hope you don't let these idiots get to you. I understand a big subscriber base is going to be, as you described. I mean, you actually summed it up very well. I just hope these things don't affect you or your videos, because honestly, you do a great job. You're very well spoken, very, very well worded. So, I don't know. Please keep it up, and please don't anybody retaliate to the stack of empties behind me, because I'm going to return them. That's why they're stacked there. Anyway, have a good one. Oh, in my defense, I'm Canadian. Okay, so, alright, have a good one.